Hey everyone, if you love stories that touch your heart and keep you hooked till the very end, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, because today's story will take you on an emotional ride where ego meets kindness, arrogance meets grace, and one dance changes everything. The title is, Arrogant Billionaire Dares Waitress to Dance, She Stuns the Whole Ballroom. Stay till the end, because this story isn't just about pride and power, it's about how one moment of courage can rewrite a person's entire life. Daniel Hartman. A name everyone in the city knew, young, handsome, and the billionaire owner of Hartman Hotels. He was the kind of man who never heard the word no. His tailored suits, luxury cars, and sharp blue eyes made headlines. But behind all that charm was a man full of arrogance. Daniel believed money could buy everything: respect, loyalty, even admiration. That night, his grand ballroom sparkled like a scene from a royal movie. A charity gala was in full swing, crystal chandeliers glimmered, violins played softly, and the city's elite mingled with champagne in hand. Every guest looked perfect, except one young woman quietly moving between the crowd, holding a tray. Her name was Lily Carter, a waitress, about 24, with chestnut hair tied neatly, eyes soft but tired, wearing a simple white shirt and black apron. She wasn't just serving drinks, she was serving dreams she could barely afford. Daniel noticed her when a guest accidentally spilled champagne, and Lily rushed over, calm and polite, her smile steady even as people laughed around her. Something about her composure caught Daniel's attention, but his ego spoke louder than his heart. He smirked and said to his friends, "Let's see if she can do more than serve drinks." Moments later, Daniel picked up the mic. His voice echoed through the hall. "Ladies and gentlemen," he said, smiling arrogantly, "we've all seen talent tonight, but I wonder if even our hard-working waitress could impress us with a dance?" Laughter rippled through the ballroom. Lily froze. The tray trembled slightly in her hands, but she didn't cry, didn't run. Instead, she set the tray down, took a deep breath, and said softly, "If you mean a dance, sir, I can try." A hush fell. Even Daniel was taken aback by her courage. The band started playing a slow waltz. Daniel, still smirking, extended his hand. "Then let's dance, Miss Waitress." She accepted it. The music began, graceful, soft, echoing through the golden room. Daniel started confident, leading with pride. But within seconds, it was clear Lily wasn't following, she was dancing. Her steps were light, her movements effortless, her eyes focused. Every turn, every motion carried emotion, pain, hope, and quiet strength. The crowd went silent. All eyes were on her. Daniel's expression changed. The arrogance faded, replaced by awe. For the first time in years, he wasn't the center of attention, she was. When the music ended, the ballroom erupted in applause. People stood, clapping and cheering. Daniel was speechless. He looked at Lily, still breathing softly, cheeks flushed, and whispered, "Who are you?" She smiled, her voice calm but firm. "Just a waitress, sir. But talent doesn't care who you are, it only needs a chance." That night didn't just end a dance, it ended Daniel's arrogance. Days passed, but Daniel couldn't get her out of his mind. He replayed that night again and again, the courage, the grace, the truth in her words. For the first time, he felt small, but in a way that made him want to grow. One afternoon, he found her again, practicing dance steps alone in an empty community hall. Her old shoes were worn out, and her reflection danced in a cracked mirror. Daniel stood by the door and said quietly, "You had a dream once, to dance on a real stage, didn't you?" Lily turned, surprised. "How would you know that?" He smiled, a genuine one this time. "Because I saw it that night. I'd like to help make it real." At first, she refused. She didn't want charity. But Daniel wasn't offering pity, he offered partnership. Together, they opened a small dance academy, Hearts in Motion, a place where anyone, waiters, maids, street kids, could learn to dance for free. And slowly, the billionaire and the waitress became friends. Daniel changed, his pride melted into purpose. He realized that the richest feeling in the world wasn't power, it was helping others rise. Months later, the same ballroom where he once mocked her turned into something beautiful. This time, the lights shone not on him, but on dozens of children dancing, their laughter filling the room. Lily led them gracefully, wearing the same soft smile as that first night. Daniel stepped onto the stage beside her and said to the crowd, "I once thought money could buy respect. But one dance taught me, respect is earned, and greatness comes from humility." The audience stood, clapping endlessly. Lily looked at him and whispered, "You learned to dance after all." Daniel smiled. "No, Lily. You taught me how to live." The camera zooms out as the music swells, showing them both surrounded by children dancing freely, the lights glowing like stars around them. And the narrator says softly, "Sometimes, one act of courage can turn humiliation into hope, and change not just one life, but many." If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and tell us in the comments, which moment gave you chills. Stay tuned for the next story, it might just change the way you see the world. Red Heart.